Last week right here on Outlaws, we saw Jason Craddock getting the upset win over Blake Willis in his red podium crasher by just a nose. We're about to find out if Jason's going to hold on to that top spot here in week 3 of Diecast Monster Truck Outlaws Hot Wheels series, or will Blake Willis come back on him? But there's 14 other monster truck drivers ready to come after him. Let's see who's going to get the win this week. We've got the Bounty Hunter with Timothy Cantwell taking on Rudy Zillige's girlfriend Savannah and Son of a Digger. Here they go down the straight stretch. Good run by Bounty Hunter, and he's going to move on. We've got Rich Wagner in his 5 alarm, and he's going to be taking on Joshua Stewart in his fire red hot sriracha. Here we go down the straight stretch. Rich Wagner gets out of shape, and Josh Stewart is going to move on. We got Blake Willis in his red podium crasher getting set to take on Chad Legit in Team Hot Wheels Firestorm. Down the straight stretch now, Blake Willis with a nice run. Chad Legit tried to come back, but he didn't have it. We've got Regina Stewart in her pink podium crasher getting set to take on Matt Cheever in the Grave Digger. Here we go down a straight stretch. Matt Cheever gets all out of shape. Regina with a nice run. She's going to move on to round 2. We've got Jalen Prazek in his Bad Fast Spider-Man getting set to take on Lewis Thompson IV in his beautiful Pure Muscle Machine. Down the straight stretch, such a close race, but Jalen the Spider-Man's going to move on. Up next we have Clint Williams, the Commission Bone Shaker, taking on Seth Randolph in the Hot Wheels Racing number 4. Here we go down the straight stretch. They both get out of shape, but Seth Randolph is barely going to get past the line. Up next, we have Rudy Zillige in the V8 Bomber, getting set to take on Jason Craddock in the Michigan Ice Monster. Here we go down the straight stretch. Rudy almost gets there, but Jason Craddock's going to move on to round number 2. Coming up next, we have Jeffrey Skipper in his Crazy Bull El Toro Loco, taking on Ryan Johnson in the old Scooby-Doo. There they go down the straight stretch. Oh my goodness, what a close race, but El Toro gets him by a horn. Coming up in round 2, we got Timothy Cantwell coming back in Bounty Hunter, taking on Joshua Stewart and Sriracha. Here they go down the straight stretch. Joshua gets out of shape a little bit, and Bounty Hunter barely gets there. Moves on to round 3. We've got Blake Willis coming back in round 2 in the red podium crasher. He's set to take on Regina Stewart in the pink podium crasher. Here they go now down the straight stretch. Regina gets out of shape a little bit, so does Blake, but he's going to move past the line and get into the semifinals. Coming up next, we got Jalen Prazek coming back in his awesome Spider-Man, getting set to take on Seth Randolph in the Hot Wheels Racing number 4. Here we go down the straight stretch. Oh, they both get out of shape a little bit, and Jalen barely gets there before Seth does. Jalen's going to move on to the semifinals. We got Jason Craddock coming back yet again in his Michigan Ice Monster, getting set to take on Jeffrey Skipper in the El Toro Loco. Going down straight now. Oh, Jeffrey gets all out of shape in the El Toro, and Jason's going to move on into the semifinals. Here we are in the semifinals with Timothy Cantwell in his Bounty Hunter, getting set to take on Blake Willis in the red podium crasher. Here we go now down the straight stretch, and oh my, Timothy gets out of shape, but he is going to get the upset win over Blake Willis. Jalen Prazek finds himself in the semifinals yet again with his Spider-Man. Can he move on, or will Jason Craddock and that Bad Fast Michigan Ice Monster get him? Here we go down the stretch. So close it looks like Jason barely got there first, though. Here we are in the finals with Timothy Cantwell and his Bounty Hunter. He's never made it this far, but Jason Craddock, he's no stranger here. He was here last week. Can he do it again? Here we go down the stretch. Oh my goodness. Such a close race, but Jason's going to get yet another win. Congratulations to Jason Craddock and the Michigan Ice Monster. Hope you guys enjoyed this week of Diecast Monster Truck Outlaws Hot Wheels series. We'll see you here next week to crown the first ever Diecast Monster Truck Outlaws champion.